I hope that everybody had a terrific week. Once upon a time in the town of Radin, there was a young man who wanted to show his love for HaKadosh Baruch Hu by staying up as late as he could learning Torah. One night, when he was satisfied with the lateness of the hour, he started walking home and he was shocked to see that there was another person out in the street. He wasn't sure exactly what he was doing, but he was certainly up at 2 o'clock in the morning, which is an obscene hour. As he started to get closer, he noticed that it was the Gadol Hador, the Chafetz Chaim. Not wanting to disturb the Gadol Hador, he waited till the next day. He went to the Chafetz Chaim's sister and asked, what was the Chafetz Chaim doing up at 2 o'clock in the morning? And besides, it was snowy outside. Maybe it's even dangerous for the Chafetz Chaim's health. And the sister said the Chafetz Chaim was perplexed because it's already been 2 nights. They didn't have the chance to say Kiddush Levana. And he said, that's it. He's waiting up the whole night on the chance that the moon would come out and he would have the opportunity to say Kiddush Levana. This mitzvah that we do once a month might for some become routine, but for the Chafetz Chaim, as Tana de Be'er Shmuel teach us, it was a chance lahakbel pnei avim shabashamayim pamachas b'chodesh, that here's our chance to show dedication to Hashem. For the Chafetz Chaim, every month that Kiddush Levana came around, he said the brachos with new vigor, with enthusiasm and passion, as if this was the first time he was doing the mitzvah. This might explain what the Sifri's excitement is about telling us that when the Torah in Parshas Bhaaloscha says, Hashem told Moshe to instruct Aaron to light the candles of the menorah, Vayas Kein Aaron, Rashi brings the Sifri that says, Lagid Shivcho Shel Aaron Shaloshina, tells us the praise of Aaron, that it didn't change anything. Why would we think that Aaron HaKohen would change anything? Somebody who's a true Eved Hashem, somebody who was so dedicated, decades of service and commitment. He was the Kohen Gadol. He couldn't have a strange thought when he went into the Kodesh HaKadoshim. We would suspect that Aaron might change some instruction that Moshe gave him about how to do a mitzvah. So as Sfas Emes explains, of course Aaron wouldn't have changed anything. But what the Torah is telling us, Aaron Shaloshina, that not even his enthusiasm and his passion, that even though he might have lit the menorah every single day, every time he stood on those steps to light the menorah, to light the fire of Talmud Torah and Avodas Hashem, he did so as if this was the first time that he did it. Bar mitzvah boys are chomping at the bit to put on their tefillin. But what happens days, weeks, months, years later? Are we still so excited to do the mitzvah with passion, to light candles on Shabbos, to daven every day 3 times a day, to learn Torah? Do we do so every single time with renewed vigor, as if this is the first time that we did the mitzvah, with passion that shows real devotion to HaKadosh Baruch Hu? Vayas Kein Aaron. The Torah is telling us the praise of Aaron, Shaloshina, that he didn't change. Of course he didn't deviate from the instructions, but he didn't even diminish his passion and his excitement for doing the mitzvah. He always did it the same way as if it was the first time. HaKadosh Baruch Hu should allow us to take the time before a mitzvah to understand what's so special and great about this mitzvah so that we could do it every single time with renewed passion. Have a great Shabbos.